Vaccination rates are plummeting at a critical time in President Biden's push to get 70% of American adults vaccinated by the 4th of July.
Hi, everyone.
Today, the president's spokeswoman would not commit to meeting the deadline.
We're going to continue to push through the red tape to July 4th, but I can't make a prediction weeks and ahead of time where we will be.
The slowdown is mostly in the South. In Arkansas, Georgia, Louisiana, and the Carolinas, only about half of adults have gotten a shot. In Ohio, a mass vaccination site is shutting down, even though the state is well short of vaccinating 70% of adults. A Kaiser Family Foundation poll shows a third of Americans either don't want to get a shot or they say they'll wait and see before deciding. Feeling less urgency as cases and deaths are way down, some still not trusting the science.
I think that they rolled out the vaccine way too quickly. I mean, I understand the emergency need.
A dozen states, mostly along the east and west coasts, have already reached 70% vaccinated. In New York, Governor Andrew Cuomo announcing all restrictions will be lifted when the state reaches that marker.
We're at 68.6, almost there.
The White House vaccinations coordinator reiterated today that people who are not vaccinated are still at risk, and that's what alarms people who are vaccinated. They're concerned that people who aren't could still spread the disease or variants to them, those much more contagious variants, even though, remember, Dr. Fauci and other doctors say that the shots provide strong protection for those who are fully vaccinated. Nicole?